What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I've been getting this request actually from multiple people now asking me to do a little tutorial on how you can actually bot in Splinterlands. So I'm going to do just that. Now, I know there's a lot of people who feel very strongly one way or another about botting, but at the end of the day, at this point in time, you are able to bot in Splinterlands in wild format. Modern format is human only, and if you are caught botting or doing any kind of, shady activity there, they have the right, per the terms of service, to shut down your account from playing in modern. They're not going to seize your assets. They're not going to ban you from the game. You just can't play in modern format anymore. You'll always be able to play in wild and do all the other things, right? So that being said, that is your warning, right? So if you're, however you decide to engage with this, that is your warning. Now, that being said, there are, to my knowledge, at least 3 different public botting services that offer, the ability to bot that are within the terms of service for Splinterlands. They only participate in wild and they don't, do any other kind of hopefully shady behavior. I only have, extensive experience with one of them, which is what we're going to go over today. But just to call out the others, there's Xbot, Splintermate, and Archmage. I've had the folks from Archmage on the channel several times. I mean, it's probably like a year or two ago, but I still use the bot to this day. It's fantastic, and it gets the job done for what I'm looking for. So this is Hive Engine, right? So to start, just the basics. This is Hive Engine. If you're not familiar with Hive Engine, let me know in the comments below, and we can do even more basic thing of how to understand and operate Hive Engine. But I think most people that are familiar with Splinterlands, maybe at least, adjacent to understanding what Hive Engine is. So right now I'm on Hive Engine. This is a list of all the tokens available. And what you want to look for is Archmage, right? And there's going to be several options available for you. So you can see here, let's do Archmage, oops, with an M. All right, so I don't know what the Archmage Moro Pass is, but there is the Archmage Alpha Pass, the Archmage Beta Pass, and then the Archmage Access Pass. Access Pass is probably going to be your best bet, right? Alpha and Beta works kind of like the initial tokens. They get some benefits here and there, and it looks like Alpha is going for super cheap right now. So either way, whichever one you do, I think the Alpha and Beta, you get like a reduced amount of fees on them. And keep in mind, yes, there are fees. You have to delegate a certain amount of, delegate a certain amount of SPS to them, or part of your winnings to them. But we'll go over that in a second. So here we go with this. So as long as you purchase one of these, right? As long as you purchase one of these and are holding it in your wallet, you can see here that I have the Archmage Alpha, right? So I have that. It's just sitting in my wallet. That's all I need. Doesn't look like there's any kind of volume on this. Doesn't look like there's anybody selling either, which is kind of interesting. So after that, you go to a website called archmage.app. And I would recommend, so here you go. You can see archmage.app. You can get connected to their Twitter and Discord from there, or you can click down here, you see the white paper, see how all of this stuff works. Now, I just go to the config area here, put in your username, right? So we'll put Aftersound. I'll load this bad boy up. And it's relatively straightforward. Now, I'm not going to be doing this from scratch just because, obviously, I already have it done. But you can choose to enable it or disable it here. So, obviously, I have mine enabled. Now, you have to pay your fees, right, which is for the Archmage Alpha Pass, I believe it's 15%. Or I know that it's 15% because it's here. I think for the Access Pass, which is the cheapest one generally, right? I think that is 30 or 35%. So it's a hefty price tag, right? Because not only do you have to buy and own the token, but they also take a decent cut of your rewards. Now, they're only taking SPS, not your Glint, not anything else. Glint is soulbound, right? So all of the stuff in-game you get, it's just a percentage of the SPS. So you'll have to click on here to essentially delegate that to them or give them the authority to take a portion of that. It just goes through keychain, super easy. Right, like I said, they play within the rules, so you can only do wild. When this was open to everything, you could choose wild or modern. But now it's only wild. Now you can choose how many times per hour to play. I just have it set at the maximum, right? The minimum amount of CP in the account that you have in order to play, mine is just set to the minimum, right? So it's going to play no matter what. And then your energy target. So you get 50, you can bank up to 50 energy, right? Unless you get more through the chest. And you get 1 energy per hour, right? So 24 per day. So basically this is saying how, when do you want it to start playing? And for me, I don't like having too much energy there because then I get sucked into the game. So I leave it at 3, which means anytime there's 3 or more energy, it will play and keep it down there. And that way, when I come in, I just knock out 1 to 2 games and I don't get sucked in, right? You can choose for it to stop at a certain rating. You can choose play a match if account has at least chosen amount of SPS, right? Minimum stake. I just have 0 there. And then there's like an option to like use this if you expect opponents to have level cap teams for your league or whatever it is. I don't know. I just have everything checked here. You can also choose which cards to not use, right? Or to not play. I believe you can just you put the card ID here, and then you can ban starter cards. But I think, I don't know that you need to worry about this anymore in terms of starter cards. I think they've removed a lot of them in Wild anyway, so you should be fine. And then you just submit to Hive Key, so submit with Hive Keychain, and you are done and good to go. And hopefully within the next hour or 2, whenever their botting system runs, you should be set. So relatively straightforward. Again, you have to purchase the token on Hive Engine, right? And that's going to be one of these Archmage Alpha, Beta, or Access passes. Hold on, let me get that again. Again, I'm not sure what the Moros Pass does, so forgive me, but Alpha, Beta, and Access Pass. And then once you do that, once it's sitting in your Hive Engine wallet, you go over to archmage.app, right? Well, actually, let's just do archmage.app again. And that'll take you to the homepage here. Again, you can read through the white paper, FAQs if you have more questions. Get involved with their Discord where you can probably ask even more questions. But config is the area in which you can turn on your bot and make all the adjustments that you need. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys, for people who had some questions about this. If you do have any further questions, feel free to throw it into the comments section below or hit me up on Discord or Twitter. Happy to walk you through it. But that is all I have for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.